Welcome to my channel. My name is Emmy from Emmy Evolving. If this is your first time joining me, thank you for finding me. This is not your first time. Thank you for coming back. Okay, we're going to pull two final cards, #1 or #2. If you would like to get a little bit of a mini message, semi personal message from Soul, you can do either #1 or #2, and this can be your message from Soul. Okay, so we're going to start with #2. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so #2 is here, and then we're going to do #1 after. Okay. Orchid Priestess of Destiny. The orchid priestess of your highest spiritual destiny calls to you now, beloved. She calls you to your purpose, path, and soul passion. You are called to rise again and again to live into your potential with all its uniqueness and beauty. She will call you always with her sweet flute playing deep in your heart, blossoms of orchid and chrysanthemum falling from her feet, stirring your heart to quest for your truest soul passion. So, for those who chose #2, I mean, y'all, you're entering into the part of your journey where you're actually about to go into your spiritual purpose. Whatever your divine purpose is, it's being activated for those who chose #2. You may have felt different to those around you at different times in your life. This is meant to be, beloved. You cannot be a pioneer of different consciousness on this planet if you feel completely comfortable in the consciousness that already exists around you. Do you know that this was chosen on purpose so you could be on purpose? Your soul chose to be of service by not fitting in, so that it would remember through things not feeling right, that it was meant to help correct and heal the consciousness on our planet, starting with the self. Notice how those who are healers are here to facilitate the healing of consciousness, not saving people, right? So we have to stop with that and allow ourselves to focus on what the actual mission objective is. And what's the actual mission objective? Help correct and heal a consciousness on our planet, starting with the self. So you start with yourself. Once the self was able to correct, once the self was able to correct and align the consciousness within so that it matched the love and peace that existed deep in the heart, it would be easier to help others to do the same, even if just by inspiration. So, for many of us, we're simply here to help inspire people into a space of allowing their highest degree of authenticity to shine forward. This is where the orchid priestess of destiny, beloved Kuan Yin, in her devotion to your highest spiritual attainment, calls you forward now. Yes, beloved, your divine destiny is calling you. That means it's time to unplug from mass consciousness at a deeper level than ever before, to really let go of the beliefs and thought forms that do not serve your highest destiny, no matter how unchangeable or unchallengeable they may seem to be at first. So there's a lot of shedding that's happening, a lot of letting go of the things that need to be let go of. Life is already showing you exactly what and who and where needs to be released. It's time to revise anything inside of you that would hold you back from owning your spiritual power and moving ahead in your divine destiny. It is your own destiny that calls you forward to do this. Do not fear. It is just you waiting to meet you in all your spiritual beauty and strength. Embrace the changes, and soon you will enjoy this spiritual reunion at a higher turn of the spiral of your own passionate life. Your spiritual purpose is going active. The flute and blossoms of the orchid priestess help you in this process now. Ooh, ooh. I love this. So, this is a prayer to the Orchid Priestess of Destiny. And it says, "My destiny is in my own heart, and you guide me deeper within myself, beloved Orchid Priestess. So I cannot miss out on anything that is divinely ordained for me. It will always find me. At peace in my heart, I now receive that which is guiding me in unconditional love into the fullness and expression of my own divine being." Ooh, I love that. I got chills. They're multiplying, and I'm losing control. Do you guys know that song? Card number one, or hashtag one. Look at her. I'm saying, if I need to be a destroyer, I got to be a hot destroyer because, like, girl, look at how the skulls hang on your hips, girlfriend. Those hips don't lie. Those hips do not lie. She gonna F stuff up. What is that? Is that blonde hair? Mm. Oopsie. Someone fucked around and found out. Okay. Hashtag one. Guya Kali, our divine mother who knows all, with every answer and every mystery within her power to disclose, provides knowledge at the right time and in the best way. An answer to your question shall be provided. Do not immediately dismiss intuitions that are unexpected or lead you into unknown territory. Rest and reflect upon your insights, allowing your wisdom rather than a reaction to distill their usefulness and their value. An entirely new perspective about a matter of importance is awakening. A secret shall be revealed, and all you need to know will be given to you. For those of you who chose hashtag one, you've been going through something very, very pronounced. You've been going through something that has felt very destructive. Now, has it actually been destructive? I don't know, but it's felt destructive for you. You're about to be given some answers to questions that have been long held. Guya Kali means secret Kali. She's a dark tantric counterpart of the bright goddess Lalita Tripura Sundari. She has the same triune nature but does not dwell in the light, and is not accessible to anyone who simply calls upon her as a loving mother. She is so powerful and so potentially disturbing in her fierce liberation that she is shrouded in mystery, unknowable to any except those who are able to tolerate her revelations. The Tantras teach that to connect with her requires initiation and the guidance of a teacher. What does this mean? There are some insights we must be readied for. Even though they are ultimately helpful, we are unable to accept some truths without the experiences that prepare us to understand and even embrace what we would have tried to avoid at any cost. It can take time to become ready to deal with the pain that arises and to recognize uncomfortable truths, even though it is a good kind of pain that frees you and will eventually end rather than keep you trapped in a loop of repetitive suffering. Guya Kwali, Guya, Guya Kali dwells in the shadows, in the cremation grounds, in the places less accessible, emotionally and psychologically. These are the interior realms where only the most committed adepts dare to venture. This is deep in your shadow spaces. The further you go into your shadow, the more courage you will find. The more courage you find, the further you will enter into a space of reunification with your most potent capacity. We do not choose her. When we are ready, she chooses us. When we enter into an experience that shakes the foundations of our current understanding, there is often a period of disbelief, shock, and confusion that precedes newfound clarity. You may feel that your entire world has been turned upon its head when a revelation takes us beyond the breaking point of what once provided emotional or psychological safety. We are catching a glimpse of her handiwork. So you're being pushed beyond what you can comprehend. You're being pushed beyond what has allowed for you to feel safe to some degree. You're being pushed into an area of yourself where you're about to find out just how powerful you are. Okay. This is why we need holding by someone, not in the old way, but by an enlightened witness who shows up as a therapist, healer, or spiritual teacher, a mentor, or even a friend evolved enough to know how to love, empower, and be in wisdom rather than try to rescue you. That's so important to know. I'm very grateful for friends in my life who don't try and rescue me from the events that unfold for my benefit, events that are difficult. Instead, these friends, they empower me through their presence, they encourage, they inspire, they hold space, they show me kindness when I don't feel I deserve any. And then they remind me to get back up and save myself. That's powerful. If you are enough of a spiritual badass to have attracted Guya Kali, then no matter how difficult things may temporarily be, you can be sure you don't need rescuing. You just need support and presence as you take the steps now necessary. See what I'm saying? These are teachings in the Guya Kali Tantras that depict her seated upon her lion seat or Simhasana, which is a posture in the physical practice of yoga that releases negative energy. Her appearance is not merely for stirring things up. I love to stir things up. I'm joking. That's totally a joke. Yeah. There are systems that are comfortable at one level, but at another, we are holding a lot of negative energy which needs to be discharged. Her appearance lets us know that whatever is being challenged by our new perspectives has been a source of negative energy in our lives. Ooh, let me read that again. Her appearance lets us know that whatever is being challenged by our new perspectives has been a source of negative energy in our lives, even if we believed it was a support. So you're going to be shown quite a bit in this period. You're going to be shown about the people in your life. You're going to be shown about the process that you're in, how to liberate yourself, what liberation actually is, and what it feels like, and what coercion and domination is being done to you in a very covert manner. We don't have to dismiss or disregard what has been, nor be ungrateful for all we learned from it. However, it is time to realize the true nature of certain circumstances, to take off rose colored glasses and see things for what they are. Her scimitar shows her ability to be free from conditioning so that deeper mysteries can be understood. Her mace shows her power, strength, and authority. Look at her. She's badass, including her capacity to deliver powerful blows that will destabilize false structures and help us discover truth when we are ready and capable of bearing witness to it. Her two hands in blessing reassure us that we shall be able to recognize, process, and prosper from the truth, and we do not need to fear the revelations unfolding in our lives. This is Kali, after all. If she rocks your world, it is to till the soil of the soul so that abundant new life can flourish. Woo! This part, her capacity to deliver powerful blows that will destabilize false structures and help us discover truth when we are ready and capable of bearing witness to it. You're about to see some profound things for yourself about yourself. This is a time where you need to allow the preparations that soul has in mind. These preparations are things, experiences that will very much get you to the other side. On the other side is where you now belong. You've outgrown the space you're currently in. Allow yourself, allow the movement, allow the change, allow the flow. Everything's going to be okay. Everything is going to be perfectly okay. Guys, I gotta get going. I'm Emmy evolving across all social media. And if you haven't already, please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. Turn on that notification bell, even though YouTube will not give you any notifications. That's fine. That's fine. But join me every time I'm live. I'm usually live pretty much every day. Usually. Usually, unless something's happening. And even if something's happening, sometimes I'm live then too. So I will see you guys again very soon. I hope everyone has an amazing rest of your day. Bye, everybody.